Gotcha. All right. So at around the 2 hour mark, we'll get a ping on the little device communicator. You know what? I'll just draw a little
What the
version of
fuck
it.
was that? Somebody's like breaking into our house. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
It's probably just falling in the other room.
They're gonna go silent, and then the mic's gonna be like, "This is the murderer here. You guys, looks like you guys are playing a fun game."
Yeah, we're gonna have
What's up?
gunshots.
I don't know.
Oh,
This literally sounded like a door opening.
it kind of did, yeah.
Yeah.
Could this be
Well, we're
evidence of
gonna
the
get axed later, it's fine.
paranormal?
Oh, stop.
I guess
this
our
is
house
neat.
is haunted.
Did this door just swing open from the wind, or
Wait,
was
I
it
had
perha-
to do a training for work today, and the guy's tone about cybersecurity was exactly that. It was so funny.
If you don't protect, you make a strong password.
Make sure you use uppercase and lowercase.
That's exactly how he sounded, yeah.
If not protected by a
Oh my
strong
God.
password, hackers could get in.
Yeah.
Theory number 3: aliens.
Well,
Declan, quit whatever you're doing and do corporate voiceovers. That cadence is every training that I've taken in the last 6 months.
My impression is of a guy's dorky narration voice on a supernatural / true crime show. BuzzFeed Unsolved, actually very popular.
All right. So you guys will you'll wait that 2 hours. At the 2 hour mark, you guys will get a little beep beep on the communicator thing there, from the Diamond Lance. Who's picking it up?
Allison, get that.
I feel like always Allison, yeah.
Yeah.
I spaced out for 1 second. Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Right. You will hear Lieutenant Jazz's voice this time instead of your best friend Roland, and she'll just say, "We're inside. We're going to start making our way towards your location."
We're about to do a stealth mission, so if you could keep it as under wraps as possible, that would be appreciated.
A stealth mission. All right.
We're hoping to find the location and maybe bring back the DFAD without having to use the amps.
Very well. We'll keep our space. We'll fly low, just to make sure we're not on the horizon.
Great. I will stay on the communicator in case we need you.
Lieutenant Jazz, over and out. And then the thing blows up because you can't use it anymore.
Oh, fuck.
You guys should have been rolling crafts this entire time to keep it up. It's kind of like
To
a thing.
maintain
It's
it?
like an
Yeah.
attrition. Yeah.
Oh, I could have
Is that-
done that.
I mean, that's kind of fun.
Oh,
doing that.
ever since I put
battery.
this fucking campaign on hardcore mode, I can't turn it back off, and it is such a pain in the ass to play.
Another toilet
Yeah.
to drink out of. All right.
Every time you use it, you have to repair it somewhere. You have to find an exact copy of it and put it inside.
They
of the one
never
you're
tell
using.
you that. You're just supposed to do it automatically.
Yeah, it just kind of breaks. That sucks, but oh well, that's life. Fuck you.
All right, shit.
Right. So, at that point, you guys will be waiting around for a little while longer. If you guys got anything else, as night falls, it'll get to be around 7 p.m. or so, when the artificial sun starts to filter out the massive UV lights that are situated towards the middle of the colony. Will start to turn off one by one, and it'll start to be given this sort of cool version of nighttime, which is just a very bright full moon, white light illuminating everything here. And at that point, Puck's gonna come out of his truck and he's gonna zip his pants up. No, he's not gonna do that.
Jesus Christ.
He's been jacking off now. He's gonna say, "Well, sorry, even I didn't understand myself with that one."
What the fuck? I got too lost in the sauce of my accent.
Well,
I know the sun's off, you're having a stroke.
Now's around the time you guys mentioned, so we're gonna get moving.
2 of us will accompany you. The others will stay here.
2 of you? No. Well, all right. You're right.
And
Gonna get on the truck.
yeah. Okay.
Wait, how are we gonna know if they're in trouble?
Let's craft a flare or something.
Good idea.
That is
a
a
very good
actually.
idea.
good idea.
You make a flare. I'll give you 2 uses of it.
All right.
Cool.
Before you depart, Destiny will wheel on up and offer out a flare she's crafted with some parts from the ships lying around, and she'll say, "If things go south, you just gotta light this end by igniting the." Man, I'm really bad at this.
Just put the thing in and shoot it in the
There
air.
you go.
I don't use guns. They're dishonorable. If I'm gonna be in an encounter, I'm gonna assassinate people.
It's not a gun. You gotta fire it into the sky.
Oh, you fire it like a gun?
Like a gun, but into the sky, not at someone, alright?
Oh, you just want me to miss then?
Yeah, I do. I want you to aim for the sky if things go south,
Throw
okay?
takes both of them.
This isn't a very good practical joke.
Joke, and I'm gonna walk away and sit in the back.
Destiny will look at
Hey, Declan, take a fate point for being an idiot.
Okay.
Alright, well, I reckon you got the gist.
You shouldn't have trusted him with something so delicate. That could have been a mistake.
Not really trusting him, mate, but if you end up in a compromising situation, he's gonna have to try to understand how to use it.
By getting in and going to the back, the camera pans up, and I'm now just sitting like 2 feet above her, glaring down at her again. I haven't
I
vacated
wasn't
at
gonna
all.
give him to him, but I need to know how to use him just in case.
I'm familiar. If there's trouble, you'll see the flares.
Right. Good luck.
And to you, Destiny Actor. And they will
So-
hop on
yeah.
board.
To roll back.
I'm gonna try to earn that fate point, and roll a burglary against Thoreau's notice as they take their seat.
No, awesome. Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely. Oh, all right.
You may notice.
Oh,
damn.
okay.
You sit down, and there's seat padding, which is my hands.
Just giant hands.
Yeah.
The flares shift forward in their cloak, and now they're tied up at the chest level, where they had previously been tied at the waist.
Gross. Get off me, weirdo.
Thoreau's eyes just mask shifts over to you, takes assessment of the situation, and then looks back forward again.
I sit in the back.
Perfect.
All right. Huck will look at everybody. Is that it? All right. Well, we're all.
Perfect.
And they'll close the door. And, all right. They're going to start driving off in the truck, northbound. Since I didn't exactly indicate how far this is from the actual destination, how far do you guys want it to be? Do you want this to be like, is it like over here where I'm pinging? Or is it way out here where I'm pinging?
Let's talk about it from a mechanical standpoint. So if everything goes bad, we want the amps to be able to get to us, but maybe it's going to take some time for them to get there, like actual turns of combat that we'd have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you determine like there's a difficulty rating where we get to decide how close we want it to get, and if we fuck up, then there's more risks for us, or you just give us a flat number of turns, how long it will take for them to get to us.
Oh, I just mean for everyone who's going to be left behind, not necessarily the amps, because that's its own thing.
It's
Oh, okay.
Because
better
are
if we're
you
closer.
Yeah, are you guys going to be within screaming distance, or are the flares
No.
specifically the thing that's going to be telling you what's going on?
I was wondering, not screaming distance, but if we could be within distance for like, say if you think it's fine for one of us to have like binoculars.
Yeah, that'd work.
Yeah, so probably that close, just in case if the flares don't happen, just to like have eyes on the place.
All right. Okay, so it'll definitely not be within running distance, or at least not running distance in any short amount of time. But yeah, you will get a good view of them. If y'all got knocks, which I guess you could also technically find if you want to, or create if you have the right shit. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna follow the two stealth boys up to. Let me just make sure everything's fucking not screwed up here. There we go. Follow our boys up to further north to more of a busted out area. It's kind of a plain at this point. It's not so much not so many rolling hills and wreckage. It's more of a flat area, and y'all are going to be driving the truck with Huck, and he's going to arrive sort of out further from where the exact spot where you guys should be looking is. Just going to stop short of it. And let's see.
So, did you get into this business because your name rhymes with trucks? Or did you just like trucks and rename yourself?
To be honest, I don't remember.
Oh. Can you just say it was the first one to people and tell them it was my idea?
What do I get out of it?
You're a stern negotiator, truck.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep driving.
Yeah, I give up.
Both of them will forget this conversation immediately.
This is one of the many conversations throughout history that you'll never remember right now.
Perfect.
All right, so you guys are going to be about, I'll say about 100 feet from it. He's going to stop.
All right, there it is, right up ahead. I think. I don't know. I've never seen one.
Want to do a real quick passive empathy to see if Huck seems like he has any motivations outside of helping us. Like if he seems antsy, or if there's anything that might be giving him away of him having second thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you with that you can tell he's a little antsy about this. Not just because you guys are new customers. There's something else.
Okay.
I want you both to roll a notice for me real quick.
Okay.
This will actually be, you guys should probably roll this a little bit before you get this close, but roll one for me. All right. You see basically just there is a lot of wreckage here. Some of it is much more amp-like than what you've seen so far. In fact, you can see this giant amp leg over here that looks like it's been ransacked. But beyond that, you don't notice anything too out of the ordinary. All right.
I'm going to have Chapel be competent at his one job and sort of go the extra mile with that. More than the broad notice, I don't know, I guess I just want to kind of get on top of the bus and get down prone and scan with my Nox the area surrounding us. I guess this map, essentially.
For advantage or overcome? Like what are your
overcome,
goals
like
here?
just trying to take some time and focus, and like it's a whole survey action to unveil if anyone happens to be here, in case the notice wasn't good enough.
Perfect.
Okay. Upon getting up on the bus, let's see. Before you do that, Thoreau, what are you doing?
Thoreau.
Get to Declan's room.
Yeah. Real quick. Thoreau is going to. I'm going to use burglary to kind of case this whole situation that's in front of us and see if there's any dunes or any type of things between here and there that we could use for our stealth to create stealth advantage.
Okay.
Is that okay for you?
Yes, give me one of those rolls.
You got it.
All right, cool. Let's see. Yes, I will give that to you for. Oh God. You said that's advantage, right?
Yeah.
All right, you'll get 2 uses of that if you want.
Okay. Shifting sands. I'll probably give one to St. Beef. Okay.
Cool. And as per Declan's roll, you notice right over here. Hold on. I'm trying to navigate layers on fucking Roll20, and it's a real
It's always the
real
funnest
fun
part.
time.
It feels
We'll
like
see you
it takes a
tomorrow.
year.
Yeah, it really does. St. Beef, you notice off to your left side, off to the west, you notice that there is a vehicle that looks kind of not completely busted up, and it's a sort of bike, and it's just kind of parked out in the middle of the sand. There's no one on it.
Okay. He will point out at it again. Whenever he actually enters his single narrow slice of expertise, Chapel looks like kind of a scary movie villain character, because he just harrowingly points out very astutely to the empty bike, pointed out exactly in the distance.
Yeah, if you speak that to the rest of us, Thoreau is going to use this opportunity to kind of maneuver such that they are next to Huck, and I want to try and pilfer the note to see, because they are a little suspicious and they want to make sure that they're not walking into a trap.
Okay.
So just kind of like bringing themselves up to the glass, they will reach over to the packet.
Oh. 1 sec. I gotta be right back. 1 second, real quick.
No, take your time.
Just a gunshot.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Just really quick 1 second.
I'll be right back.
I know you're in here.
Is it more upsetting if Sean doesn't or does come back?
I think if he does and just doesn't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, are you good?
Oh, yeah.
So then Huck says,
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Whatever.
I don't know why. I like the idea that Sean's like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to be right back. And he just turns his laptop off and just sits in the darkness with his computer.
Huck, to make sure that we're not getting fucked over.
Gotcha. Let me just... okay. And against a burglary is a notice, correct?
That's correct, and I'm worried about it.
Okay.
I'm looking at the board and oh my god.
Okay.
I'm looking at the board and it's just like the last like 7 rolls have just been someone rolling.
Zeros.
Yeah, just as sort of someone rolling the skill as they have it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, he rolled as bad almost as he could with that one. So, yeah, you pilfer it.
My goal is to pilfer it, quickly regard it, and make sure that we aren't being set up. And if we aren't, with style, I'd like to put it back right where I found it. So, what's the note say?
You see on the note is it's a message to somebody. It's let's see, you. Oh, God.
No, you don't find anything. He just changes his mind.
It says milk, bread.
All right. You see that it says he's saying I'm sorry to something, and he has a list of numbers next to it.
Okay.
And it numbers up to 13.
13.
He's 13 sorries. For some reason, he's numerically ordered each one all the way down this crumpled piece of paper.
God, Huck's had a fucking troubled life.
So he's like written I'm sorry like 13 times and also numbered the list for posterity?
I'm fairly certain that's probably something like he's dealing with. This might have nothing to do with us.
Maybe he was like a war vet or something from this terrible nightmare that happened here.
Yeah, maybe he's like on the 12th step and he's not doing great.
Oh.
Because we just saw him down like a huge thing of whiskey.
That's true.
Okay, Thoreau doesn't think this is extremely pertinent right now, so they will put it directly back. in his pocket and straighten themselves up.
All right.
Chapel, can you find them? Whoever drove this vehicle towards us.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question real quick? Can you guys see the other drawings I have on this map?
4 of them.
The 4?
Yes. Okay. I didn't know if the map layer was even showing up what I did. Anyway.
Nah, it's cool. Sort of taking it as a delegated order without much question, Chapel will hop off the bus, and I am going to
I'm going to confer an advantage real quick.
Oh, okay.
They will just say to you, the dunes are high here. Stick to the eastern sides. They'll shield you. So there's one advantage for you.
He's going to snake off the bus and creep towards this parked vehicle very proficiently.
Nice.
All right. Uncontested. You get in there.
Great.
All right. I'm gonna get
psych,
up
it's a transformer. It
Whoa!
I'm just
Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
It turns out, guys, this campaign's much more lame than I ever let on. There's transformers.
There's way
They're
more
just called
bullshit than I let on.
Transformers. Yeah.
They gave up.
Okay. Yeah, I am going to do a general investigate on this. When did it get here? How many people does it have? Who are they? What are the other questions?
Where are they now?
Oh, let's see. Fuck. Yeah, where are they now? That's, literally.
Okay.
Man, I have to redo
so
that one.
You want that to be a general one then? For all those?
Yep. All the information I can
Okay.
get from it, all the stuff. I was joking when I was listening it, but those are all pertinent questions.
Yep. Okay. You get with one, you're going to get this. I'll answer the question of when did it get here? You can tell this thing probably got here within at least the last 24 hours.
Okay.
And the other information, you can tell it seats one person ish. Maybe someone else could fit on it. It's pretty much a one-person vehicle.
Ooh, I have a surplus of fate points. I'm going to invoke
You do?
experimental Rudra physio flight suit, and remember to apply a stunt that I think will be useful to this reconstruction software. Chapel's goggles run a software that can reconstruct a scene with more details than could be surmised by the naked eye, i.e., heat signatures, footprint analysis, physics simulations, etc. With investigate. So I'm gonna re-roll. Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, damn. Okay.
He's gonna take he's gonna take a quick look and just sort of pat it down. And being it's sitting in the middle of the desert, he doesn't get much, so he's gonna click, and with a sci-fi sound effect, his goggles will brighten up a bit as he really, in detail, starts scrutinizing this scene.
Okay.
So I don't know if it came across clearly, but have you ever seen that VR Batman game, or really any Batman Arkham game, where his goggles do a bullshit amount of interpolation?
Oh, yeah.
Stuff that you shouldn't know. I want to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Not game ruining, obviously, but sort of as if I'm seeing ghosts. More information than should reasonably be gotten.
With a 6. All right. Okay. Actually, all right. With a 6, you're going to find another object in the sand. It is going to be. Hold on. Let me navigate the layers again. This is so much fun. You're gonna find an object right there. It's electronic and it seems to have been dropped by somebody very recently.
Okay, do I get an idea? Did it only seat one person and what direction they went in?
This will tell you everything you need to know. That is the exact same game station that Skarn was using.
Skarn!
Oh shit!
Whoa, shit. Okay.
Skarn.
He is going to pick it up, and his holographics will scan the whole thing and, detect signatures of Skarn. And he'll go,
Skarn.
and then I'm going to start playing a few levels of his game.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
in
you
the
hear,
dark.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot purple, the Ripto fucking.
Yeah.
I sit down for 5 minutes and I play a full level on this game.
Yeah, you're playing Zach of the Pack 2. It's not as good as the first one because it was made by other developers. They just needed to get one out the door as soon as they could. It's not as much fun.
There are some Zach 1 purists that were really upset about this game.
There's a lot of videos by a lot of colonist nerds about how they don't like the second one, and
Yeah,
they're
fucking
YouTube
Dog
essays
Days took over and they just fucked up the franchise.
completely ruined it.
I love taking a stupid sequel name and putting it on something weird. He will. Let's see if I can be sneaky on everyone else. I'm just gonna. This just is for flavor to see how sneakily I approach my gang.
Pretty good.
You're sneaking up on everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But instead of being stupid, this is cool.
It's good practice.
Oh
honestly.
my god!
Holy shit!
Oh my god, Huck!
Don't underestimate him.
He's paying a lot. He just rolled a -3, then a +3.
Oh my god.
Same exact skill. All right, dude.
Um,
So he had his hands on his hips. He was looking at you the whole time.
Chapel's more focused on sneaking up on Thoreau, so Huck is like chewing wheat and looks over Thoreau's shoulder.
Huck is putting some dip in his mouth.
Fucking scold.
I'll just be looking at him and just say, "You carry a weight, Huck."
I found this.
Oh, no, they don't. They do turn around quickly. Go ahead.
I did like that really apathetic noise, though. It's very good.
So they will backpedal and then see it's you, and then look in your hands and see the gamepad.
Gamepad. Played a full level. He only got to fire level. It's Skarn. And he didn't even have time to beat the boss or save.
Skarn. I've heard this name. Who are they?
Skarn is, Skarn, he's alright. No, I mean, no. He's a guy who hangs out in an alleyway. He's, the guy's friend, you know, Ricky.
Risky. Randy.
Yeah, Ricky Randy.
This is a troubling development. And then they will turn their eyes towards the northern segment and say, "Did you find him?"
No, I don't know where he is yet.
Yet.
Although, not to be greedy with my 6, but did I get footprints? You said it would answer everything, but I don't know where he is now.
It led towards the device.
Okay, I should be a bit hurried then. He's gonna point and say,
Hey, footsteps going off in that direction. We should probably go kill him. Or he's gonna take our defab.
If you find him, then yes, do such.
Yeah, I'll kill him.
And they will start moving and just turn their head towards Huck and say, "Be ready to move."
All right, I'll keep engine running.
And he'll get in his truck, as he's wont to do.
Holy shit!
That's my approaching.
Right.
That's my perfect approaching stealth toward the
God.
our proposed DFAD location.
I like the idea that we start going at the same time, but you just disappear. Like, I have no idea where you're at.
Chapel starts slithering like a desert viper over the ground. Yeah,
It's
there's
very
like no
stupid,
cover,
but after
so-
what I did in the vents, it kind of makes me feel like this flight suit I wear like has the ability to do weird snake constricting stuff like that.
You'll army crawl. It won't be as stupid as that, I think. They'll just be able to do it at like a rapid pace that looks kind of like you're a Metal Gear Solid enemy or something.
Despite everything, Thoreau is legitimately impressed by Chapel and realizes that there's a reason he's here.
What's the burglary on specifically?
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. That should have been a stealth. So that is unfortunately a 3, which is not very good.
Both of these advantages have just been knocked off by the dice, actually.
Yeah,
That was mine and yours.
All right.
So,
yeah. Nothing around really. Just the device there.
Okay. When we look down, it seems like the device is still in place.
It sure is.
I want to look at Chapel, who has suddenly reappeared in my view, and say...
Actually, you know what? just to give one more thing to Declan's 6 that he got, you can see that the footprints end about 6 feet away from this thing. They just stop right here.
Just stop. Chapel, I'm just going to let him continue to shine before things go stupid for another half session. He's going to, before you say anything, he puts a fist up authoritatively and lizard-like snakes over the buried DFAD unit and goes up to the footprints and he says,
They just end here.
What do you see? I'm on a +1 in your investigate.
yeah, we're gonna look for traps together.
Yeah.
Trips and trips.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So I start sweeping sand aside or like sort of checking my 12 o'clock in the air, I guess.
All right. You don't see any, like, it doesn't seem as though anybody, like, at least nothing that was walking on the ground came along with these other potentially scarnly footprints. They just seem to kind of end right here. There's no trace of anyone else, but with a 2, you can't tell that.
It happened. Aliens.
Whatever happened to Skarn might happen to us. We need to be quick.
Got abducted.
Chapel St. Beef. If you do not wish to be abducted, it's important that we locate the DFAB quickly.
Oh.
You bought into his reality. He instantly starts digging.
He sees flying saucers coming.
I have no physique to help you with, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, so are we sure we're on top of it? Is it a matter of obtaining it now?
It's sitting right there.
Is it in the open air?
It's sitting right there.
It's so weird. Okay. It's just
Y'all
a
are gonna
DFAB.
die.
I guess it's out there. Oh, boy. It's just sitting out there, and people know we're after it. But Chapel's not smart enough to deduce that, so I'll let you do it while he...
It does not budge even slightly at that.
Oh, it's heavier than a bus. So we'll have to activate overdrive.
He doesn't have an overdrive. He just kind of imagines he has anime powers and tries to lift harder.
Thoreau is not going to waste any more time. I think they recognize a honeypot when they see one, and they're already actively in the middle of it. So I am going to rip the end of one of the flares off and point it into the sky.
You're signaling for help?
Yes. This is a bad situation, and I don't like it. Well,
gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go big.
Do you want me to roll to see if I can see it, or do you think it's just...
No, you see it.
Okay,
I
cool.
already created it.
So, yeah, Thoreau, you will lift the flare pistol into the air, fire that bitch out, and it'll just fire this red-hot flame up into the air, which will start arcing down, which... we can just go back here real quick.
I see the flare. I see the flare go off, and lit by its cherry red light, Chapel shoots up as if betrayed and goes,
No, I almost have it. You didn't have to do that.
Thoreau is frantically looking left and right. It's like a cornered like dog or fox or wolf as they just try to spot what is out there.
Yeah, you guys will see this just flare, just beaming in the distance up from the area over there.
Manny will rise from sitting and say, "That's our cue."
Destiny will look to Allison and say, "What do you see?"
I mean, do I see anything?
Give me a note.
Sean said we saw it. Do we have to roll notice?
Maybe
beyond
the
just
secondary.
the flare.
Beyond the flare, yeah.
What's going on at the bottom?
All right. Through your knocks, you can see the bus. You can see Huck spitting. You can see Beef attempting to lift the device and failing. And you can see Thoreau just shooting the flare.
I was gonna say, I don't see anything other than our people over there, but if Thoreau's...
I knew they weren't going to be able to move it.
Yeah, if Thoreau's shooting off the flare, though, I trust their intuition.
Yeah, alright.
I'm gonna call in the amps.
Give me an athletics roll, you two.
Now here we go.
Here
Here it is. Yep. Is this against gunfire?
Nope.
Oh no.
That is perfect. Okay. Chapel. Okay, so
He's gonna get abducted.
So you are able to notice an instability that you flash back to that one guy earlier on talking about earthquakes. And you go, oh shit! And you've been on many a colony, and you know that there are instabilities on colonies, and that can happen. And this feels like that. It feels like one of those. And you will instinctively, I don't know if you run out of the way, you roll out of the way,
Yeah,
just
definitely.
move out. Chapel,
Where are you going?
You're still trying to pull the thing up, and you will notice that you are starting to rise with it until, hold on.
Hey, how are you making yourself smaller? Or are you just far away?
Until you realize that you are below something absolutely massive that has risen out of the sand.
Sand serpent.
Wicked Wild Wild West. Oh shit. That's
Jim West, Desperado.
And you are clinging to the top of what appears to be a ramshackle amp built into the sand.
Nice.
And this is not a real DFAD.
That's amazing.
Yeah, fuck.
We got.
What do you do?
I think, I guess survival mode will kick in. Man, dealing interpersonally with an amp is a fucking dangerous thing. So, he is going to immediately slam his hands down and try to rip open a hatch to, well, I'm gonna spend this turn investigating to try to find an access panel. This is creating advantage for later physique on like a different turn.
Nice.
All right, yeah, I'll give it to you.
He scans around. He recognizes the one eye subconsciously as Siamese, so he's a little more familiar with these things. And he is going to slide down, catch his foot in a little access hatch, and whenever I go next, I'm gonna start wrenching it.
All right, turn order time, everybody.
You got it.
What about us on
Yep.
the other far side? Are we also rolling?
No, you're not
Switch
in
to
any of
yes.
this session.
Just one sec. Let me just get the fucking turn order up after I
And I
remember
guess-
how to do that.
People who still aren't. It's in the left. It's a clock.
God, why do I always forget that? There we go.
And then people not on the map could still drag themselves to the bottom left. So
Yeah.
you can add turn order.
Oh, good idea.
Very cool art, by the way, Sean. I'm fucking digging it.
Thanks. All right. Turn order. Enter your notices as per the new system.
Yep.
I always try to enter my thing lightning quick because if they add another person, it like removes you from doing it, and it's so obnoxious.
I just got caught by the same thing. I know what you're talking about.
God, roll 20. Just tighten it up a little.
Yeah.
We're just doing our notice, right
Yep.
now?
Flat
Yep.
notice.
Let me switch back. God. Does switching maps do anything with turn order? Or am I good?
It makes it, like, we won't see it anymore, I think. You can do it now.
It's tied to pages for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's
we don't
blank
see
for us, so it's only you in charge.
Okay, well, I do want these guys over here to get their thing. Yeah, you guys, Allison, you notice, a giant amp just rose up with a Chapel St. Beef attached to the top of it.
Allison's gonna say, "Oh, there's an amp." She's gonna call in.
Okay. All right. So, are you going to announce that on the communicator that you guys need help in that regard?
Yeah.
Because you guys did not coordinate that the flares are tied to needing help. You guys only coordinated that with yourselves.
Yeah. No, I picture she had the communicator right next to her, so she's gonna call that in.
All right. You Diamond Lance, if you look back, you'll notice that it does start to rise up out of the buildings, and it'll start to move towards your location, and you'll just hear John on the other side say, "Acknowledged. We're getting in close. Just hold out for a little while."
And she's gonna say, "Roger that," and then she's gonna look to everyone else around her and say that they're on their way.
What are you two butt boys doing?
Back on the sand.
No. I'm talking about Manny and Destiny. Are you guys doing
The
anything?
butt boys.
I think we're just getting ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, if there's an amp.
How long will it take for them to deploy our amps?
At least a few minutes here. They're speeding on over, but
Sean, can I compel myself, based on my connection to Chapel, that I've got his back, that upon hearing that he is on top of an amp, I pretty much just take off sprinting straight to the conflict without thinking about it?
Wow.
Yes. Get yourself a big point for running.
Alright, so yeah, as soon as you announce that Big O is coming out of the fucking Tokyo Bay with Chapel on top, he just says, "What? Chapel!" And he'll just take off fucking sprinting with cartoon dust behind him.
Alice is going to react and say, "Manny, you can't fight an amp."
Oh no worries, we'll just catch up.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
He's just gonna say to himself, "Hold on, Chapel, I'm coming."
It's a player wipe. It's a bad idea.
Some dehydration halfway through. It's just cut to, "Where's Manny?" And he's just half buried in the. So we only see his blue jeans stuck in the fucking ground.
I was gonna say it's the Jack Torrance shot, but with sand instead.
All right, back in the two. All right.
Sure.
Actually, I'm going to add this thing.
Do you want me to roll in athletics to inform how fast I get there?
Yeah, you know what? Give me one of those real quick.
Let's see how fast you get there.
Because it's
Negative
fate
one.
and I'm trying to make something interesting happen. It's going to be a bad roll.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh my
I can
God.
do it.
Of course. I hate fate.
Oh, yeah, you start running and you notice basically you are a human being, and unlike in any movie or video game, when you're walking you kind of have to look down at where you're walking if it's new terrain, and you can't just run everywhere. Going down a slope, it's like, oh, I literally have to look down at all this shit while I'm walking down it, and you kind of stumble a little bit on some debris.
I have to bounce over the several diamondback rattlesnakes in between me and them. How many turns is it going to take me to reach them?
Let's see. It is not a short.
With a negative
Why you
one,
guys
you
had-
may as well have waited.
Yeah.
I do
Why
like
you guys had the flares to that setup. God. Are you full tilt like Naruto running?
Yeah, I'm running as fast as I can.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's gonna take 3 turns.
It'll take the amps 2 turns.
Unless you roll yourself some good rolls, in which I'll cut that down a little bit. But it is specifically a distance away. That was the point of the whole thing.
Fuck. Do I want to immediately eat the fate point and re-roll that? Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna just go based on the facts that I'm a bounty hunter who chases people for a living.
I'm scared.
Let's see a fucking.
Not
Let's
that
see
I
a
did
0. Yup.
I
Ooh.
called
do
that before the first roll.
Gotta hate fate.
One more fate point, Manny, and you'll get it.
High school track. Here we go.
All right. Okay. So, I guess Allison, if you want to do anything, it's up to you. Again, you already know what you're doing pretty much, or writing. But if you have anything else you want to do, create advantage or
Get eyes on this thing.
Juliet.
I don't know if I have anything. I think she would hand the binoculars over though to I forgot. Oh, Destiny.
Cool.
Just to get like eyes on the mech itself.
I can't use these. I'm in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
You can't say that about everything.
All right. Dustin, you have binoculars now.
Got the binoculars.
That's what they call them in Australia.
Binoculars.
Or are we going out of turn order right now?
I'm just saying that she gave them to you, so.
Okay, great. Destiny would obviously
to
start
respond.
listening.
All right.
She didn't say anything. She's just immediately trying to understand the amp.
Bro.
I was running straight back to Huck, so if possible with my 3, could I have arrived at the truck?
Yeah.
Okay, I told him to keep it running, so does it look like he's been doing that?
Yes, he has, and his eyes are as big as the amp that's crawling out of the ground.
What the hell?
They will point to this wreckage over here, or anything that looks substantial, and just...
Oh, where were you pointing? Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. This amp leg, it looks like there's 4 kind of corners that might have debris, so
Yep.
they will point to the field here in the southeast and say,
Gotcha.
yeah, drive.
But what about your friend?
Yeah, they will just say drive.
All right. The claw will. It's weird. It's not. It'll come to a full stand. The sand that is just pouring off of this thing, and it seems kind of. There's something slightly off about it. It could just be its design, but it seems just a little odd. Even without any rolls on it, you guys can tell that there's something weird about this thing. And it'll start to level its gun down in front of itself, but it seems to be having a tough time doing this. So it is going to have no action this turn.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just keep on.
All right. I'm gonna use advantage, and try to rip this access hatch open.
Damn. Okay. You find a ventilation hatch sort of thingy-majig, or like a backup access, and you will rip it open. And inside, you will. Oh, I guess. Do you go inside, or what do you do?
Yeah, the plan is to get immediately inside, because there's not that many things an amp can do to fuck you up if you're in it.
Okay. You will succeed at getting inside of this thing. Roll me another physique real quick.
Nice.
Okay, nice. You get inside this thing, and you notice some familiar parts, some guild parts, some scion parts, and some of the tubing that's used is a very crude version of some that you've seen before. You can tell, actually, with a 5 that this thing seems to be... well, I guess... That's
It's
not really...
it's a 5 physique. You don't need to give me any information because I'm dumb and just good
Yeah.
at- What
I'll give that to
what challenge
Solus
have
if
I
you roll for it.
accomplished? What did I physique against?
You are getting through the actual vents and whatnot of this ship, or the amp. So I'm going to allow you to navigate pretty much to anywhere you want to go on this.
Cool.
All right. Do you mean in this turn? Because it feels like I've done a lot already.
No, next turn. Would
All
be
right.
what it was,
Yeah, I'm just inside.
All right. Manny, you're running.
Is this another athletics, or this is just a turn that passes?
I mean, you can. If you get it, if you get one. Yep.
Yeah, it's getting better.
My God.
It's getting better every
I'm
time.
coming, Chapel.
Still running.
Don't you worry about a thing, bud. Old Manny's got you.
Oh, actually, shouldn't left that page. Destiny.
Yeah.
You
Let's, I guess, try to create a crafts advantage for the. Maybe would it be crafts or lore? Maybe crafts. Crafts. I'm trying to create a crafts advantage on the amp to see if I can understand any weaknesses in its build.
Sure.
Sounds like there's plenty.
Yes, with that.
Dunn is already having a hard time firing, as I can tell, looking into the Nox.
With that, you could tell that this is one of the rumored It looks like it's based on one of the rumored experimental Scion aqua types, specifically an underwater-based amp. And it is very much not in its element, at least not anymore, being in a desert. But everyone knows that it didn't used to always be a desert, so.
She'll literally say aloud, "What in the good hell?"
All right, I'll give you 2 uses of that.
Sweet.
All right, we're on to Huck, who, despite as per Thoreau's request, he will floor it, and you guys will start beelining over to this old amp leg, and he'll just look back and go,
What the hell? What kind of heat are y'all bringing on yourself?
Thoreau is already like maneuvering themselves to like be in between the seats and making themselves as small as possible, kind of like pulling down pieces of metal off the truck itself to act as a barrier between me and them.
Okay.
They aren't really calling, like, he's just saying shit to them.
Right. Okay. Allison, you doing anything?
I don't know if there's much that I can do right now.
Yeah, I mean.
You should make a run for it too.
Yeah.
God. No thanks.
Come on down. All right. Thoreau.
Thoreau is going to spend their time. They're going to like finalize their ramshackle shelter and just bring a piece of sheet metal over themselves. And I'm going to take the defend action as this truck gets closer and closer to the leg.
All right. Actually, let me roll. I have to roll for him for this real quick. It's the one thing he does. All right, cool. You guys actually do get to the leg.
Perfect.
All right, onto the claw again. The claw now is starting to level its gun out, and it is going to fire at this leg. Let's see. Hold on. Let me. Oh God, I have to adjust these numbers to player
human
numbers.
size. Yeah, Jesus.
Oh God. It's gonna be.
It's an honor playing with you all.
GG.
Quickest Kane death yet.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to translate to a 6. That's going to smash into this leg, and it's going to take a substantial chunk out of it. You're going to notice this thing is cover. It's helping you right now. It's not like in danger of going down right now, but it will come down soon-ish. For everyone who is back sitting at the ship, you notice that the Diamond Lance is crusting over the horizon, and it's getting close to you guys. And you're going to hear, just sort of breaking turn order real quick, you're going to hear over the mic, you're going to get pinged again, Allison.
Yeah, Allison's gonna answer.
You're going to hear Roland this time. He's just going to say, "Holy hell, you guys managed to get into an amp fight already. Nice job."
Are you sending down the amps?
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll be the first one out. Don't you worry.
Are you sending down my amp?
Oh yeah. We'll get to it. Roll an empathy for me real quick, Allison.
Yeah.
He's not gonna get to it.
You trust that he's he's a good working soldier. He'll get to it.
Okay. Yeah, Allison's gonna say, good. Send down the rest of their amps too.
Oh yeah, I'll get right on that. Don't you worry. All right. Chapel.
I'm gonna try to sneak through the vents and navigate to where I should understand. This thing's roughly similar in shape to my own, so I'm gonna crawl where I would think I'd need to crawl through the vents to get to the cockpit.
All right. Let's see. You will do so. And once you get there, you find none other than Skarn himself sitting at the controls. And he's sitting by the monocular at the main controls of the thing. It looks like this thing usually does pilot at least 2 people. There's another seat there, but there's no one else there. And I want you to roll stealth.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh, nice. Well, Skarn, what are you gonna give him?
Ooh.
Close.
All right. Skarn thinks he hears something, but you are undetected.
Discombobulate.
Yeah. I was gonna use my action to go into stealth, but I guess if that was a DM thing, now I will use this.
That would be him. That's
think
more
the
of a
setup is
reaction thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's played by ear. There's situations where I can invoke it or not, but I don't need discombobulate right now. I can just straight try to kill him.
Honestly, yeah.
I am going to delicately lift whatever vent I'm looking through.
Okay.
And then drop in on tiny silent cat feet and whip out the knife and jam it. We'll see what the damage value is. Jam it wherever this shift value gets me. Woohoo!
Damn. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's so much.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Rip Skarn.
Yeah.
You stab Skarn, I guess, or what do you do to him?
Yeah, I mean, let's see. Depends how much character sheet he has. Depends how much damage he's taking.
He's taking quite a bit.
I don't know. I'm grievously wounding him as much as possible, like jamming it into like it can go off course, but Chapel is an assassin, so he's trying to just jam it in the neck. Whatever it hits to not instantly kill him is fine, but that's the aim.
Okay. You've put him into consequence already.
I should imagine. Nothing could accommodate that.
He smirks and wipes the blood away.
Yeah. Gotcha. Where does it land? Does it like go off course and like jam into the trapezius?
We'll say Oh, jeez.
I don't know if we're supposed to keep it. I think we usually announce it, like what consequence this is. I
What do you
forget.
mean?
He wants context, like if it's a mild or moderate
Mild
or
or
severe.
moderate or severe.
Oh, it is a moderate.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Actually, give me a notice real quick, just for yourself, just because I want to give you the full thing, because you actually managed to stealth in there.
But I'm not focused on that.
All right. Okay. Well, yeah. You stab him. Yeah, it gets a moderate. It goes straight into his bicep, and it causes. This is going to cause the amp to shift slightly and look like it's even more out of it than it was before. Right, Manny?
Am I here yet?
You're not here yet.
Probably
shit.
not.
All right,
Give me one more.
this is it.
Yeah.
It's
flat
literally
0.
one at a time.
Literally got a -1, then a 0, then a 1, then a 2.
Yeah.
Positive
That's good luck,
consecutive
though.
integers.
Yeah.
All right. You're not going to get there this turn to do something, but yeah, next one you were definitely there.
Great, I love that I'm in the shadow of this amp. He's about to shoot and kill me.
It gets so much bigger as you get closer.
Man, he just puts his arms out, accepting it.
The asshole is gonna land his amp right on top of you.
All right, Destiny.
I don't know that I have anything. Let's see. I've already got 2 advantages going. I guess. Did I see the defab on its head?
Yes, you did. Roll me
Is
a
that-
war.
Yeah, that was my thought.
It's not a defat at all.
All right.
In fact, you could tell that this is someone who heard someone talk about one that their grandfather told them that one probably looked like one that they knew from a guy at work.
Is it the thing do I know if that's what was sending the signal, or is there a real defad somewhere around here?
Nope, that is what was sending you the signal.
Interesting. Okay. Someone with some technical know-how, probably
Yeah.
the guy we stuffed in the car.
This is the honeypot situation. They definitely have ran this multiple times.
All right. Huck is going to reach into his glove box and pull out a pistol, very shakily. Oh, goddamn. I didn't think I'd die sending a bunch of wackos and assholes out in the middle of the goddamn desert.
Huck, put the gun down and put them back on the wheel.
What do you mean?
I'm keeping us alive.
This was for myself.
They will look at that. I like the comic punctuation of that. He's gonna fucking shoot himself. I gotta stop him.
All right. The Diamond Lance, on your turn, Allison. It is now sitting right over the actual battle zone. And no amps are coming out.
Okay. Allison's gonna call in again and say, Diamond Lance, this is Allison Hendricks. Where are our amps?
Allison, at this rate, Manny is actually going to make it there before we are.
I understand that.
Oh, amps. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, jurisdiction, restrictions, all that. Yeah, oof. You guys seem to be holding your own all right.
Is this Roland that I'm
Yep.
talking to? Allison's gonna say, Roland, could you put me on with somebody who's going to help us?
Oh, yeah, and you're going to hear a cutoff. Lieutenant Jia's going to come in, and you're just going to hear this argument between them both. Hold on, actually. Oh, fuck. Where the fuck did I... Yeah. You're just going to hear Jia come on, and she's just going to say, Steinrich, clear for launch. You can take off. And Star's just going to say, nah, yeah, I'm going to plant it right here for now, Lieutenant. Shadow's just going to say, what? Star, this is not the time to fool around. Launch your amp. The team needs support. We can't launch the rest of the amps until yours has cleared the barrel. And he's just going to say, no can do, Lieutenant. Word from Lakes himself. If they get into a spot before we're around to help them, he said that they can deal with it themselves.
Allison's gonna get on the comms and say, Roland, if you don't get your amp down here, if I ever make it back up there, my boot is going to go so far up your ass, you'll be the one that's congested.
Oh!
Fuck.
This guy
That was
has
a good
goodwill.
line for
Bill.
a roll,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Thanks.
He's so arrogant. I don't know if it'll land.
He's got this,
I don't know
unfortunately.
if I should use a fate point.
We'll see.
See what his reaction is.
Let us see. He's a strong little boy.
Watch an 8. This bullshit.
He's so.
Fucking hate him.
He's just laughing.
At that, you're going to hear him do. It's kind of breaking up a little bit there,
I'm
Allison.
gonna re-roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Go big.
Which must be remembered.
What do you say? What do you say to that? What do you add on?
God. What was he just saying?
He was
That
saying
he's
that you're
breaking
breaking up, and you're clearly not.
I was gonna say, Roland, do your fucking job.
he's just going to go quiet for a second. He's going to say, listen, I'm not trying to put you, it was just orders from the top, you guys aren't that much right now. I mean, you're fine, and you're going to hear over the communicator as well. Jazz just going to say, override the track lock, send him out. And he's going to say, wait, hold on, wait, let me just get, and you guys are going to see the ship sort of list. It's going to kind of aim down a little bit, and the front hatch is going to open up, and out of it you're going to see Roland's amp. Let's see, hold on. Fly out of the main hatch. The way these things fly out is they're kind of in a standing position. I'm sure a few of you guys played fucking Star Fox when you fight that mech boss where they
Hell
fly
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
That's basically how they fly out. And Styrix amp is going to fly out and is going to land nearby to the claw. And just going to it's going to land very poorly. In fact, it's going to basically fall over as it does, and just make a crater as it slides into the sand. Very foolish looking. Yes. So all that happens in Allison's turn.
Amazing.
And he says, wow.
All right. Throw.
Yeah, they are going to come up to Hux and just push the gun down and try to get his hand on the wheel and say, Hux, your life does not end here. Keep your eyes forward and move to the western debris field when the leg falls. And I want to add a +1 drive.
Oh, all right.
Help us get over here if the leg falls in on itself.
Give me a rapport.
Okay. I don't have that.
You're not very comforting.
You you say all that, but he just looks at your mask, and he sees death. So
He shoots himself.
pulls the trigger. The claw, upon this happening, with both Chapel's interference and the appearance of a new amp, it is going to list to the side slightly from, obviously from the wound, but also just surprise. And also, I'm gonna just give it to you right now. Skarn looks like he's heat stroke. He has like full-on fucking heat stroke from sitting out here, and he's kind of delirious right now.
Okay.
And he is going to not make an action this turn, so it's on to you, Chapel.
I have no ability to navigate that with any tact, so I'm just gonna hit him. I'm gonna boot kick him in the chest out of the chair.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, that's a severe.
Oh my god.
He has
Wow.
no stress whatsoever to accommodate at this point.
Jesus.
So do you stab him again or something?
I'm probably just gonna like sweep kick him really hard in the ribs and like break a few unintentionally or intentionally.
Okay.
Chapel doesn't care.
All right. The amp is going to list off to the side again from that, and Skarn is going to screech out, what the fuck are you doing? Manny, you arrive.
All right, I am here.
I mean, you did actually make it there.
Is there any narrative timing where PTK is the next out of the chute?
Actually, in order to figure that out, I want everyone to roll their piloting.
Roll it.
Everyone roll a piloting for the order that your ship was going to be in, or your amp was going to be in.
Okay, I can fuck that up for sure.
What the hell?
I'm glad that it's like one is like the first one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
That's the first one. All right, Chapel. So, yours is
Man, I
gonna
wish
be
you
next
had
to
the soundtrack that I do for grand anime entrances. I love the Burning Finger theme from G Gundam. That is so
Oh,
good
that
for
is
a
a
mech deployment.
Great one.
Oh, yeah. All right. So no, it's not going to be yours, Manny.
Fuck.
He looks up expectantly.
Let's see. Well, mechs are coming down, but mine is not here yet. What can I do? Let's see. What do we got on the sheet here? I feel like there's not much to be gained from trying to shoot an amp. And as much as I want to do something dramatic, like try to fucking tie its legs together, I just feel like that's far too cartoonish for how much larger than me this machine is. Is there any merit if I try to like shoot the window where its eye is? Like, is there any hope to deal damage to it at all outside of an amp? No.
With small arms, no.
Could you like create an advantage? Like even if it doesn't do damage, you could like catch its attention or something.
You could do that.
And then die.
And then get
And then-
murdered immediately.
Then you'd have
I
its
mean-
attention.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy in the mech is not driving so well.
That is true.
You got this car over here that you're familiar with if you want to be safe.
That is true. I would see that the car is there. I want to try to run to the bus. I guess. God, that's gonna be a fucking athletics roll.
Battle blast.
I love fate conflicts where I just spend the entire time chasing the action and failing. Really love these rolls.
This will be a 6. Watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch the boss as it's coming this way.
All right. Doesn't work.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I guess I don't do anything.
Actually, you know what? I'll give you that because Thoreau, you mentioned that you wanted to redirect the bus specifically.
Yeah.
Manny, if you can think of something to tap and you want to use a fate point on it with a +2, I'll give it to you.
All right.
But you'll need to have something that you can dig into for that.
For running.
Yeah.
I mean, you could still tap your chapel aspect. You're trying to find chapel.
You could. You don't.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that this is the way that I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I want to throw out success at a cost is still an option in our arsenal.
And that as well. I'll give it to you that you can reach it, but you are right in front of this thing's sensors, and it's going to look over at you as you do.
The mech is gonna it's gonna look at me.
Yeah, you're gonna make it there, but it's going to see you make it there.
I'll take that. I'll take that cost.
Okay.
All right.
We reach it.
Yeah, Manny will basically just get in front of the bus and start waving his arms.
Manny Latour, where's your amp?
He'll say, "It's coming. Where's Chapel?"
They will point to the giant amp in the middle. Finding a way in.
He's gonna get himself killed.
I'm not so certain.
All right.
Probably about as much time for a turn.
Yeah, this is kind of in the middle of stuff, but does anyone want to take a break?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do that now.
All right.